Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming, and today we're back with some more Pokemon VGC 2018 in the form of the EndeavOUR Pokemon League. This, of course, is the VGC 2018 League where we're given a list of 10 Pokemon per week. We choose one of those Pokemon, and they're pretty uncommonly used Pokemon, and we build a team around them and battle another VGC YouTuber. This week we were up against Pflugmeister, or yeah, Meister. I believe that's how it's pronounced. That's how everybody else pronounced it. So that's how I'm pronouncing it. But the link for his channel will be in the description below if you want to go check out his side or his other VGC/Pokemon/video game content. Be sure to go do that. Otherwise, we're going to look at the Pokemon for this week. Week 5. First off, I want to say we are on Showdown this week. This is because I had a mid-season Showdown to do. I actually just got back from it, and I've been preparing for it all week. Because I had to find a certain Pokemon, I couldn't find it, so I didn't have time to breed this team, so we did it on Showdown instead. Thank you very much, Pflugmeister, for that. But the Pokemon we get to use this week, or choose from, are Archeops, Forretress, Pidgeot, Ryusei, Greninja, Dhelmise, Oricorio, Gumshoes, Spiritomb, and Gliscor. Now, there's some pretty interesting Pokemon there that I've been wanting to use for a while. Archeops, Dhelmise, Forretress to an extent, Ryusei. Actually, I didn't really want to use Ryusei until I saw some other people's battles this week, and I'm pretty interested in that, so you'll probably see it on the VGC 2018 series I'm doing. Gumshoes I've been kind of thinking about, and kind of Gliscor, but in 2015, for those of you who haven't been around the channel for that long, we did use Mega Pidgeot, and I really loved Mega Pidgeot, so I figured let's use it again for the EPL. Now, I built this team around Mega Pidgeot. I'm actually really liking it. It's pretty clean. I might tweak it a little bit and bring it over to the VGC 2018 series in the future, because I do really like Mega Pidgeot. I think it's very underused Mega for how decent it actually is. So we do have the Mega Pidgeot. This is going to be Protect, Tailwind, Hidden Power, Ice, and Hurricane. We have the Cantonian Raichu, the Aegislash, Hydreigon, Tapu Lele, and Arcanine. For my opponent, you can see they chose the Oricorio, and this team fairly well mimics what an Oricorio team would look like in 2017, except there is now a Landorus Therian. So my Mega Pidgeot with Hidden Power Ice, we are max speed. It is made to outspeed Mega Salamence and KO it with Hidden Power Ice if it is a naive nature. With a timid or jolly nature, it's a roll. But obviously my opponent doesn't have Mega Salamence, they have Landorus, and it does even better against Landorus. So we're gonna hop into the battle here, and we'll see how this one went underway. This is of course best of 3, so there's at least one more game after this, possibly 2. So we do see the Lilligant Torkoal lead for my opponent, which is fine because I brought Raichu in for Fake Out and Hydreigon to just blow some damage off on these Pokemon. So Torkoal is going to Protect while I Fake Out the Lilligant, and then I go for the Z move into Torkoal. I want to see if he's going to Protect or not. I should have probably went into the Lilligant, but I'm going to hit the Torkoal instead. This is going to put some decent damage on it, so the Eruption doesn't do as much damage anymore. We actually see a Sleep Powder on turn 2 from the Lilligant into my Raichu. I do get a Dark Pulse off. Critical Hit is able to KO that Lilligant. Probably should have just done that on the first turn, but the Eruption from the Torkoal will bring Raichu down to its sash and do a little less than 50% to Hydreigon. Now Landorus is going to come out for my opponent. He's going to go for the Rock Slide, which does KO my Raichu, but fortunately it actually misses my Hydreigon. So Hydreigon will be able to get off an Earth Power into Torkoal, which is going to be able to KO. So one of the bigger threats out of the way, with its support Pokemon gone as well. I'm going to bring an Aegislash. That was a noise I probably didn't want to hear from the Reptile Room. But we got some Rock Slide coming out from the Landorus once again. I could have Wide Guard with the Aegislash, but I didn't really feel the need to. The Lele is actually going to Shadow Ball, though. Critical hit in my Aegislash. Don't know if it mattered or not. I believe this was Specs Lele, if I remember correctly. But I'm going to bring in Mega Pidgeot, Mega Evolve it here. The Rock Slide will, of course, hit the Mega Pidgeot because of the No Guard, but it does miss the Hydreigon. Hidden Power Ice from the Mega Pidgeot does one-hit KO the Landorus, so that's good to see as well. And then the Dark Pulse into the Lele is not going to do a ton, but we do see Shadow Ball once again, so I'm assuming that this thing is Scarf or Specs, most likely Specs, because my Hydreigon is outspeeding, and we have seen that it is the Darkinium Z Hydreigon. So now I can just go for that combination of Hurricane and Dark Pulse and KO this Lele, giving me the Game 1 win, which is really nice to have. It's always good to have an early lead. But that's going to bring us into Game 2. There was a lot of hacks in that match, which I won't deny really helped us, but yeah, Hydreigon not getting hit by all those rock slides really helped out. So we're going to move into Game 2, where I'm not disappointed with how our team turned out. So I believe I used the same combination, but let's see if my opponent does the same thing. Apparently, I'm going to have the music on. Let's turn that off, because that is loud AF. Alright, so I lead Raichu and Hydreigon once again, while my opponent does lead Lilligant Torkoal as well. So this turn, I believe I switched it up. Torkoal does go for the Protect. I'm going to go for the Fake Out into the Lilligant. I believe I just straight Dark Pulse it. I don't use the Z move this time. Yep, just the straight Dark Pulse and the Lilligant. Not able to KO without that critical hit, so probably should have went for the Z move, but it's going to go for Sleep Powder and miss my Hydreigon. So now I'm going to Encore the Torkoal into Protect so he can not get an attack off this turn, and then go for Earth Power, which is going to do a lot of damage to that Torkoal. Not quite enough to KO, so luckily I had to go for the Encore to stop him from doing anything else. Lilligant is going to stay in while Oricorio switches out, going for that Dancer ability with the Quiver Dance on the Lilligant, boosting the Oricorio and the Lilligant. Go for Hidden Power Ice. Because of the Quiver Dance boost to its special defense, it's able to live, but Dark Pulse following up does KO the Lilligant. Now, Oricorio is out here, and it does have all of its stat boosts, and Landorus Therian's going to come in to try and support. I'm going to protect my Hydreigon. I just want to kind of see if that Landorus is going to go for, like, a superpower in that slot, but it just goes for Earthquake, brings my Raichu down to its Focus Sash, and then the Oricorio goes for its Z-move Supersonic Sky Strike into my Hydreigon, but because I'm protecting, it's not going to do a lot of damage, and then Hidden Power S from Raichu is going to bring Landorus down pretty low. I will switch out my Raichu because I don't want to get Earthquaked again. Landorus goes for that Earthquake. And I assume the Oricorio wouldn't go for its Revelation Dance. It does go for Hidden Power. I believe that's Ice. It does get a critical hit, but Hydreigon still holds on. Even at the Oricorio being +1, it's not able to KO. And I go for my Z move, the Black Hole Eclipse. And Oricorio is able to live that, again, because of its special defense boost. Torkoal is going to come in here. I'm going to Mega Evolve my Pidgeot, protect my Hydreigon here, and I wasn't actually expecting this, but Mega Pidgeot outspeeds Oricorio at +1. So it's rather strange. Goes to the Revelation Dance, is able to KO my Pidgeot, so I could have taken at least one of these two Pokemon out had I just straight up attacked, but I had no idea Pidgeot was faster than +1 Oricorio. So Oricorio is going to protect here. I just go for the Fake Out into the Oricorio, and then I go for Dark Pulse into Torkoal, which is going to be able to KO it, leaving my opponent down to just Landorus and Oricorio. Now, Oricorio attempts to double Protect, but ends up failing. I'm going to Encore it into Protect now, and then I will Dark Pulse with the Hydreigon, taking out the Landorus. So now my opponent just has an Oricorio. It is Encored into Protect. It's going to get the first Protect here, so I'll just try and double into it because it's not able to attack. It can only use Protect, and the Tailwind does peter out here. Oricorio having to go for Protect again actually gets the double Protect, so Thunderbolt and Dark Pulse will not do anything to it this turn. And then we have one more turn of Encore here, so Oricorio has to go for one more Protect, and it gets the triple Protect. Oricorio able to get 3 Protects to get out of Encore, but fortunately because Oricorio doesn't have any spread moves, we will still be able to hopefully win this one. We see the Hidden Power from the Oricorio into the Raichu, able to KO it there. I'm just going to go for Dark Pulse with Hydreigon. Not quite enough to KO, but we do still have one more Pokemon in the back, and it is Aegislash, who should be able to take care of the Oricorio pretty well. We're going to see Revelation Dance, since Aegislash not even doing 50%. Dark Pulse from Hydreigon will be able to KO. I did notice I got a little bit into tournament commentary mode. I did actually get to commentate the mid-season showdown for the final battle. So I'll be sharing that video, and I'll also be putting it in my mid-season showdown review video that I'll be doing when that comes out. So be sure to be going and checking on that, but also be sure to go check out Pflugmeister, his side of the battle, and all other battles and videos that he does. Be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already, and we'll see you guys next time. Stay sharp, everyone.